How do you assess it?
I thought Adelaide were really, really good, in fairness. They've been really good guys. I thought Adelaide were really good. I thought we did enough early. They then hit 4 straight threes, obviously, to start the fourth, which kept the game for longer than we'd like, considering we play again in 2 days' time.
It looked like you were really concentrating on being ready to win this game and for in 2 days because of the schedule you've got. You're rotating really heavily early. Was that impacting rhythm and things like that? Did you feel there were times where you didn't look like yourselves because amid those rotations?
Yeah, I don't want to take too much credit away from Adelaide. Because like I said, I thought Archer's got them playing really well. So I want to give Adelaide as many props as you possibly could. I thought they were fantastic. You're right, we're trying to win 2 in 3 days with 5,000 Ks in between. So played 9, got good minutes into a lot of them. Hopefully we're as fresh as we can be for 2 days' time, considering Canberra's just sitting there waiting for us. So I'm sure that threw our rhythm off a bit, but in fairness, I thought Adelaide threw it off more.
So 21 turnovers is unusual for you, but you win by 20 points. So like there's 2 sides of the coin. How do you look at it from a coaching perspective?
I don't want to go back through it. Because on one hand, the defensive pressure got us out of some things. And on the other hand, the defensive pressure opened up some driving lanes and some open threes because the domino fell easier than normal. So it kind of goes both ways. When you get up and after us, like Chiba's gone crazy a few times now when you get up and after her. But it obviously does force into 21 turnovers as well. So you got to try something, I guess. Like the way we're playing offense right now, we're scoring 90 pretty regularly. I understand it, but it does open up new avenues for us as well.
So to get time into the bench, which it's good for them. Like they would have got a lot out of today. What did you take from their performances?
I thought a lot of them were really good. Like Tegan made some shots which were really timely. Steph Gorman's defense continues to get better. Although her jump shot just vanished today for whatever reason. Like, geez, Steph. Hey, that's your words, not mine. No, it's like, so they were good. Myron Patches, like her defensive presence, which is what we've recruited her for, was elite. And her offensive rebounding stuff was really handy as well. KJ continues to progress. Like, she's 19. So like, the more minutes we get into her, the better longer term. And obviously it lets us get our first 5 off the court as well, which is a real bonus.
And so we'll talk about it a bit, but you were just no one over 30 minutes yet again. Like the rotations are working for you.
Yeah, it's been handy. Like that first 5 has been so good, and then again, can that second unit hold the fort, so to speak? Like if they can grow the lead, great. But if they can just hold the fort, because the first 5's been so dominant. But yeah, the second unit was really good today. The first 5 are great, and as always, it's just becoming a really tricky one in fairness because. We said it last week, like we're trying to get the minutes down as low as we can, but with the Townsville-Bendigo problem above us, like percentage is going to matter. So we're trying to win games as much as you can for the percentage point of view, whilst getting the starters' minutes down as low as we can, which therefore means we're playing funky rotations, which affects the plus minus, and maybe I'm overthinking it.
You're second in a row now. Must be nice to have done that jump.
Are we? I believe you.
The ladder is your second, so I'm assuming that the ladder's correct.
Yeah, sorry. Maybe. So again, maybe I look at things weirdly. I look at the loss column, and we're on 3. Townsville's on 3. Bendigo's on 2. Is that? You've got it in front of you. I've got no idea.
I actually have it.
Oh, you told me the ladder.
Come on, Craig.
Yes, so it's 2-3-3. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's all.
They've got you up in second spot.
Okay, so I see 2-3-3, and we've got the inferior percentage of the 3 of them. So technically we might be second overnight, but in theory right now we're third. So again, we've got to keep winning, and hopefully they start to lose, because neither of them want to lose right now. And we've got to fix the percentage as well, whilst trying to keep our starters' minutes as low as humanly possible. So it's a really fine line to walk.
You know the last time that you played the Lynx 10 won 7 in a row?
I do. Was it the first year or again? Do we do it again?
No, you haven't. The one you were thinking of was correct. Yeah, 17 and 18. So
it's been a long time.
This group's done.
We got the record. Yeah, we won like 14 in a row or something.
Yeah, we won like 100 straight. That was Andy Short year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we did win like 100 in a row.
Yeah, we won 14 that year.
Yeah.
In a row. So but to get 7's a significant number.
It is.
This is the first time since then. So how do you reflect as someone who was around then on the way this team is playing compared to how that team was going, because that team finished on top of the ladder?
Look, honestly, it is, I guess we've had some really big names and a lot of talent come through since then. To not have had more than 7 is pretty crazy. But yeah, obviously it's huge for us. You know, the more we can string together, the more confidence everyone has, and just going into finals, that's always so important. You know, we know how easy it is just to get to those to get there, but to actually win finals games is the real challenge. So the more confidence we have going in, the better position we put ourselves in. I think, you know, obviously the results will hopefully impact the results in our way.
So the way you are rotating and the way you're playing this year is based on bigger tradition of pride.
Yeah.
And as you said in the past, being able to win the regular season games, then at the end of the season it just falls on top with the fatigue and everything else. Do you feel like it's a different sort of environment to be playing in, where you can do what you're doing now with a bit more rest?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, you know, as anyone that plays, it's easier to make shots when you're not tired. So just having those extra rotations, knowing, it's not just that though, it's knowing that everyone that comes in is ready to play and they're going to play harder, and everyone is doing their role so well, which is not always the case. You know, sometimes you'll be in situations where you're not playing the minutes you want, you come in, you're already down. Whereas this team, everyone is up, everyone's about, whether it's 5 minutes or 20 minutes, like no one cares. And that's just been incredible, and it's such a different and positive experience. And yeah, it's been great.
I asked Amy the other week about how his coaching has developed and changed.
What a guy. What a guy.
The team is having hates me for doing that. You're the one who
she was going to hate answering, to be honest.
Yeah, I know. Can you talk a bit about the way Ryan's coaching has changed over your time?
Can you leave the room if I'm going to give you a compliment?
Nope. It's not right here.
Look, I think honestly I think it's adapted every year. He is always one of the first coaches. Whatever the new style of play is, Ryan is studying it. And I think that's been one of the biggest differences. Every year you can tell how we play, the rest of the league seems to be behind. And whether it works and we win or we don't, it doesn't matter. Like, we've backed ourselves in, we've put ourselves in the best position, and that's like a credit to Ryan and all the work he does off the court and all off season, which I think a lot of people don't see. I don't see the hours, but when we get to preseason and he's like, this is why we're doing this, it's been great. And I think personally, he's just given everyone a lot of freedom to play the way that they want to, and he's got better at communicating that every year. So like, communicating. It's got better.
Sure.
So like, just giving everyone, you know, the freedom to play, and then that's giving everyone confidence. And yeah.
On the Zoom, guys, anyone got any questions?
Hey guys, it's just Seb from A&E. Ciaba, I'll just start with you. I don't know whether you know this, but you hit 1,000 career points in the WNBL tonight by getting 25. How do you kind of reflect on that and that milestone?
Who would have thought?
Pass the ball.
Yeah, selfish. Sorry. Had no idea. Didn't even know I was close. So no, that's pretty cool. Obviously this season I've had a decent start. So yeah, I don't even know. That's pretty.
1,000 points.
Yeah, who would have thought? I shot the ball that many times.
Buckets.
It's taken 20 years to get there, but here we are. Sorry.
You touched on there that it's been a pretty good start for you. Why do you think you have started so well just in the league and
I think for me personally, like, I would never, ever, ever want to be in this position again. But like, we didn't have the same pieces we've had previous years, which has like by default forced me to play. We've had Ali out early, so I think it just allowed me to find my rhythm early and put more pressure on me to be in shape. While I've been fit, I feel like when it comes to finals, as the season goes on, I generally get better. Whereas this year, just being low, I had to try from the start, and yeah, I think it's shown in the way I'm playing.
And just one question for Ryan. I think a couple of weeks ago you spoke about that Han was kind of in a pre-season whilst everyone was in mid-season because she had come in kind of midway through the season. How do you kind of view where she is now, just on that spectrum? Is she now in season for you?
Yeah, it was in reference to like just the training load. Like, obviously she'd only trained 4 times to play 2 games. So essentially she would have been into week 1. It was in kind of those references. Certainly starting to understand it better, certainly playing the role really, really, really well. What's been really good is that she's kind of picked her moments. Like when others are rolling, she can play like the role. Like for a global megastar, to play her role when others are going off and then to become the superstar when the others aren't playing as well has been really good. Because every time a team gets after her, the rest of them go crazy. And every time someone tries to lock down the Chibbers and Alleys and Amy's, then Han goes crazy. So it's been a really nice balancing act. I guess that was not the concern, but that was the interesting part going into this is like, okay, is she going to walk in wanting to shoot the ball 30 times a game and be the global phenom? Whereas she's just been in, like, I just want to win games. I just want to win. Again, on a different program, she'd probably be averaging 40 and 20. But I don't know how that team would be going, whereas we're winning games by 20 odd, and she's playing her role. So she's been fantastic.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Hey guys, welcome from WNBL. One question. I know Ryan's not going to give me a good answer, so
Yes.
I'm going to chip up.
What a guy. I like this guy. I don't know who he is, but I like him.
It's I think it's probably the best ball Bailey's played since her MVP year, and you spoke about it post game that you've never seen anyone rebound like her. From an MVP point of view, do you think she's coming away with a major case for it at the moment?
Absolutely. I mean, I'm not sure I've seen anyone in the league is getting the numbers she's doing. She is getting rebound-wise, she's killing it. Points per game, assists per game. You know, she's running a bit of point guard, which is rare for her. Like I would be shocked if she's not in talks for the MVP, but yeah, stranger things have happened. But to me, she's been the difference for our team, and whatever the role is we need from her that day, she's stepped up and done it, and has just been playing insane basketball.
You're not off the hook, Ryan. I think turnovers is something you're looking at, but is there anything besides the turnovers that you're thinking about that Bailey could improve on?
Not that I'd go on record with. Like, we would probably get that in-house, stuff we're working on with Bailey. Because again, she's got more things we can sort. Like, I guess we're constantly surprised with just how adaptable she is. Like, obviously, we played Townsville here, game whatever it was, 3, 4, 5, and Chibba was out, and then Ali broke her nose. So, like, we moved Bailey to point guard. She also played a lot as a wing the first 6, 7, 8 games. Obviously now Han's arrived. She's playing exclusively in the 4, but it's her point guard combo stuff. Like, she's become we mentioned it last week. She's become a bit of a combo guard as well. Another playmaker for us, which is really handy on a team without a genuine point guard. So yeah, there's things we're working on in the background, but we'd probably get that in-house, to be honest.
And the three-point shots probably never looked as good as it is now. The percentages fluctuate, but from your point of view, how much has that opened up the floor, given that Han's the focus and Ali and Chipper are shooting whatever they like from what distance?
Yeah, it's probably been pretty impressive. Like, for a little while, I know she went and worked with a shooting coach a while back. I want to say 12 months, but it might be 18 months, whatever that was, to work on it. And you're right, because she's always had the ability to put it on the floor, but teams would generally, and I know we did it when she played for Sydney, we just backed up and just guarded the rim, and it slowed her down a little bit. But now she can shoot it, you've got to get up. And if you get up, now she's putting it on the floor. And then that's also then worked on her ability to make reads, and once she draws two, she's not shooting the crazy ones anymore, she's now kicking it on. And again, like, our three-point percentage has gone north pretty quickly of late, but I'm not sure we've just suddenly learned how to shoot as much as they're just much, much cleaner looks. We're just making better decisions. So yeah, her three-point shot has certainly come along in leaps and bounds, and because of that, that's opened up the playmaking, it's opened up the ability to get her head on the rim. The rebounding, as always, continues to be elite.
Thank you, that's all for me.
Thank you. This is the most stressful press conference ever
I
with
know.
those two.
People are watching going,
Eli, come here.
Jada, you chilling?
Wave. Can you wave to the camera?
Jada, quick.
Go on the shot.
Jada,
Quick. Come here.
Jada,
Run.
Jada, with a bit of pace. There we
Ready?
go.
So now everyone knows why you were being crazy. Can you wave?
Are you waving to the camera, Jada?
Which wave do you do?
Yeah.
Big camera.
Which one were you giving mummy? Show
We can't not talk now.
Yeah,
We
now
spoke
you're
the
shy.
whole time,
Say
guys, during
hello.
that. You say
Can
hello?
you say hello in the mic?
Hello everyone in Melbourne.
Say hi, Melbourne. Say
I'm moving.
hi, good boy.
Is your voice broken?
I heard you before.
Say hi, Nonna.
We good?
Say hi, Nonna.
Thank you, guys.
No,